Hello there.
So at this point, it is like all but confirmed that we are getting a cosmic threat coming in Godzilla Kong Supernova. It was very obvious in the teaser that that is what they were trying to tell us, and then obviously even just from the title alone, you can tell that they are definitely hinting at a major cosmic villain coming for Godzilla Kong Supernova. But in this video, we are going to discuss the current evidence that we have that surprisingly isn't just nothing, of what his origins will be in the Monsterverse. We're going to describe how it relates to the original origins of Godzilla and Space Godzilla from the Toho movies. We're going to get into it all in this video. If you guys enjoy my Monsterverse content, consider subscribing, and let's get into it.
The Atomic Fair.
So in the original Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, some of Godzilla's G cells had gone out into space. They were pushed out into space when Biollante died, who was a mesh of Godzilla's G cells combined with a rose, combined with a scientist's pretty much dead daughter that he was trying to revive. Kind of a stupid idea in general, you know, coming from the scientist's point of view. Anyways, to recreate his daughter, and it ended up creating a giant plant monster Godzilla. Surprise. Well, when he died, those G cells ended up going up into outer space, going into a black hole, and then creating Space Godzilla before he came back to Earth covered in spike-like crystals that allowed him to fly and things like that. And then ultimately, you know, fighting Godzilla, kidnapping Godzilla Jr., everything that happened in that movie. Well, in the current Monsterverse, kind of where we are right now, is that the origins of the Titans aren't exactly confirmed right now in the Monsterverse. There are still some things that are a little bit ambiguous and a little bit mysterious still, but when Godzilla Kong the New Empire was coming out, we actually got a lot of leaks. The leaks that actually first described Shimo, who at the time was named Shimu, actually said that she was going to be the mother of all Titans, that she was going to be the first Titan, and that she was going to originate from outer space, and that the hollow Earth and the crystals and things like that are going to have originated from an asteroid that crashed on Earth that ultimately created or dispersed this hollow Earth energy, allowing for the hollow Earth to flourish. And that makes a lot of sense for the Monsterverse. I feel like that's probably still going to be the origin if they ever do get around to explaining it, whether or not Shimo is touted as the mother of all Titans or the first Titans. I feel like that origin itself is going to be applied to Space Godzilla, where he won't be the mother or father of all Titans or whatever, but he will, however, be covered in the crystal-like spikes and energy that came from the hollow Earth, showing that he comes from the same place that the Titans originated from. And it would make a lot of sense. There's actually evidence to support this. The biggest piece of evidence that we have for this and what the origins of this Space Godzilla or Space Titan or cosmic villain are going to be in Godzilla Kong Supernova is what Dan Stevens posted on his Instagram page, where he actually posted a picture showing like multiple asteroids falling, teasing Godzilla, teasing Space Godzilla, teasing Godzilla Kong Supernova in general, which gives us a big hint to the fact that that is going to be involved in the film. And of course, you can already assume that, considering that this space villain has to get to Earth somehow, and he's definitely going to be crash landing on Earth in this movie. It's not going to be a Titan who already existed deep in the hollow Earth or who was slumbered in a bunch of ice like King Ghidorah. This is going to be an external threat coming from outer space, and that is what is being set up very, very heavily in the Godzilla Kong Supernova trailers right now. So in this movie, I'm kind of feeling like we're gonna get a mix of maybe the origin from Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, maybe some elements of it, mainly probably some design elements from the creature, such as crystal-like spikes or stuff like that. But I think they're going to spin that and combine it with the origin or the leaked origin of what we thought was going to be happening with Shimo, stuff that I feel like was scrapped because even the production title or the working title for Godzilla Kong the New Empire was Origins. So I feel like there was a lot of stuff on the cutting room floor that they just ultimately ended up scrapping, and I feel like they're going to bring a lot of that stuff into this current movie for Godzilla Kong Supernova. And hell, maybe they already had the idea for this cosmic villain and they said we're not going to touch too much on asteroids and outer space and stuff like that until we get to Godzilla Kong Supernova. So for right now, let's scrap all that stuff for Shimo and we can talk about it later in Godzilla Kong Supernova. So I think that's what we're going to end up seeing in this movie. Have a look out for that when the movie does come out, because I have a funny feeling that is how they're going to end up playing all this stuff. stuff, and we may get a deeper look actually into the origins of the Titans, resulting from the arrival of this cosmic villain, kind of making them have a clearer picture or understand more about the origins of the Hollow Earth energy and the origins of the Hollow Earth crystals and where the Titans really came from. I think the cosmic villain in Godzilla Kong Supernova is going to be heavily tied into that. So comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think about the current so-called speculative origins of this cosmic Titan in the Monsterverse. What do you think will happen? And what do you think about Dan Stevens in his kind of cryptic post there, showing that there would be showing the asteroids in his Instagram profile and kind of teasing the potential of what this movie could hold? Comment down below what you guys think about all that stuff. And for this video, that is all I got. So until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.
March winds and April showers make way for sweet May flowers, and then come June, a moon and you